Greetings, y'all. So my name is lunarastarshine. Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to be talking about fire dragons specifically. Today is July 30th, so it is the first day out of time according to the Atlantean and Syrian calendar, going off of what Matthias de Stefano teaches. And so today we are working with the element of fire. So I felt inspired to bring forth some information about the fire dragons and how to work with them on this day and help move energy and really understand what this element and working with these specific energies of the dragon means. So in order to work with dragons, we first really need to have this basic understanding of the elements. Now, specifically, the primordial dragons govern the elements and are guardians of the elements. So typically you'll see the way people write about it is that the primordial dragons govern one or two elements. So you can have strictly fire dragons, but you could also have earth fire or water fire, or air fire dragon. So we're gonna just be talking about the element of fire today, and we'll go through the elements over the next few days, through the days out of time, starting with fire. Okay, so fire, the element of fire is represented by the tetrahedron, which is the triangle shaped platonic solid. And fire is represented by the direction of the east, because as we know, the sun rises in the east, and this is where that solar energy comes in. So there are also solar dragons. So the fire dragon, the solar dragon, that you will sometimes see or feel when you are doing solar work or connecting to the sun. You might not experience it as a dragon specifically, but because there are other ways to view these beings of guardians as guardians of the sun or solar ray beings. And now this is just a characterization or personification of the energy that the sun emits that is healing. Often Christ consciousness comes through the sun, but also we have this energy of these solar dragons. And fire dragons then incarnate here on earth. Now, not that they're physical beings, but they are spiritual beings. Fire also represents spirituality and consciousness, as well as forward momentum or energy, innovation, passion. So when we work with fire dragons, we're calling them in for a connection to our consciousness grid, to our spirituality, to motivating energy. The affirmation of the fire dragons is I am aware. So it's expanding our awareness into multidimensional realms of thought. Okay, so why would you want to work with a fire dragon or bring that in? Well, if you are asking for specifically, really helps with transmutation, renewal, clearing energy. So we know that a lot of fire ceremonies happen around the planet since fire was first experienced, but also fire cooks our food, fire brings light, fire brings a different type of energy that allows us to see. That's why it has to do with the awareness. So the elementals, the salamanders, even are working through our electricity, even our technology devices, because this is actually the element of fire, mixed with other elements, but mostly a lot of fire that allows our electricity to work and our technology to work. So this is salamander energy. This is fire dragon energy that we can work with in this way. Now, working with elements is not about creating so much, but it's more about learning how to work with creation and what the basic fundamentals, the basic building blocks of creation are the elements and the platonic solids. So momentum, power, force. This is the energy of fire. the cleansing symbolically as well as practically utilizing fire to burn away. You know, someone's house catches on fire or a field catches on fire because that energy needs to be cleared and purified. So I recently had a dream that was about lightning dragons. Now, lightning dragons are also another form of the fire dragon. Same, right? Because the lightning is what strikes and then produces the fire, and the lightning is that photonic electricity happening in the sky. So I had a dream that there were lightning bolts, but they were actually fire dragons moving through the sky, and then they hit the earth, which ended up creating a plasmic field that came out of the earth, and there was a fire dog that then danced around and caught things on fire, and had to calm the fire dog down. So there was a lot of interesting elements to this dream with the plasma and the lightning and the fire. But I'm doing this elemental alchemy work, so it's reflecting to me sort of the alchemy of what's happening within the elements, and I'm learning to observe so I can co-create and work with the elements in this way. Now, this video we're talking about specifically working with a fire dragon, and how would you do that? Okay, so we're talking ceremoniously by creating a fire ceremony, but you don't need to go all out and have a whole fire. You can just work with a candle. You can literally, I like to have aspects of all the elements on my altar, but the candle allows the energy of the fire dragon to come in when you have that intention, when you light the candle. You can also work with smudges, smoke, sage, and things like that to bring in more of the element of fire. Okay, so fire also is the intent that creates the first step of creation. So the intention, our intention is the spark. It's the initial, it's the spark, the light. You strike the match and the fire comes on in order to spark the energy for creation to happen. So this is where we can work with the dragons as well. And we have this Leo new moon still in the energy of that right now. So what do you want to create? What are you asking for to come forth into fruition in your life? You can call on the fire dragons to help get the energy moving in the direction that you would like towards your creative aspects and possibilities. So again, the fire dragon is a primordial energy. It's an elemental here on our planet Earth, but you can work with different rays of color with the fire dragon as well. You can call on a pink fire for purification around love. You can call on a green fire dragon for more purification around the heart, or calling in safety, calling in security. You can call in the blue flame, the violet flame dragon, for higher wisdom, activating the higher chakras, for transmuting lower energies. Maybe if you have headaches, often you can call on this blue fire dragon to come in and cleanse here, or with the throat chakra. If you have a hard time communicating, you can call on the blue fire dragon to cleanse and communicate this, cleanse and clear this area of communication. Okay, so again, the fire dragon is a guardian, also a guardian of this element specifically. Now, fire is one of those elements that can get out of control, and it can burn down villages or homes, and it can cause harm or pain, right? So we have to be aware of the balance with this element as well. And the fire dragons, as they are working within the earth around the ring of fire and the volcanoes, this is where this energy comes from, and the kundalini energy of the earth, the fire serpent that is within the earth. So we are awakening this energy today, and we are activating this fire dragon, this fire serpent of light, to move the kundalini of the earth, so that we can come into center with our own personal North Star and back with the alignment with the star of Sirius as it is coming back into the sky to begin the new calendar on August 4th, the Atlantean or Syrian calendar. So that star of Sirius coming in, but we're also aligning the magnetic poles of the planet, of the Earth. So that is why we're working with these elements in this way. And the dragon aspect of it is the power grid, right? The most powerful force that you can call on, especially when there's something you just had a really hard time with yourself, or you've been working with angels or celestial guides, and you're just not getting the results you're wanting. It might be time for a bigger energy to come in. And this is why I love working with dragons, because they help you get straight to the point. And they're working with the meridians, the energetic meridians within our own body as well as within the planet. So we're remembering and becoming that oneness with the planet as we do this work with these beings, and we activate our own Kundalini fire, our own Kundalini energy, and move that through the body through breath and focus and intent. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick little, sorry, I'm shaking around a little bit. We're gonna do a quick little activation to bring forth the fire dragon and allow it to purify our own energetic body, our own energetic field. Yes. So just finding a comfortable position with your feet ideally grounded on the earth or sitting upright. And hands can be open. And you're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. This time you're going to breathe in 7 seconds, exhale 3 seconds. And then as you're exhaling, push that energy into the heart to expand the heart. So breathing in, exhaling to the heart, breathing in, exhaling to the heart, breathing in, exhaling to the heart. We now call on the dragon of fire, the fire dragon, to come cleanse and purify our field of energy, transmute any negative energy that is not serving us at this time, help us to get in alignment with our creative endeavors, our passion, so we may have the energy and momentum to take action. Breathing in, exhaling, we bring the fire dragon into the body, anchoring down, rooting down, connecting to the core of Mother Earth. And we begin the breath of fire, which is quick inhales, quick exhalations out the nostrils. So taking a deep breath in. Keep going. And as you're breathing, begin to pull this energy up through your roots and begin to squeeze and pulse your lower chakras as you allow this new energy to come up through, activating the Kundalini. Inviting the serpent of light to move through the body, move through the spine, healing and transmuting any lower energy, and allowing it to come through the heart. See a green electric fire around the heart, purifying, cleansing. As we move into the throat chakra, a blue flame purifying the throat. indigo flame purifying the third eye. Continue to pulse and squeeze the energy up with the breath of fire. And coming into the crown, seeing the violet flame at the top of the crown, the violet dragon. The violet dragon comes to you now at your crown, washes you, cleanses you with this violet energy, your entire body, and you can see all of the chakra centers in your being purified with this dragon light fire. Continue the breath of fire if you can. If you stopped, just relax, come back to a steady breath. Okay, and we are now activating your Merkaba, your 6-pointed star tetrahedron, with the will and the wisdom and the love that is within you, that is the I am. Bringing your passion, your energy, your drive, motivation, that focus into the heart. Continue to breathe deeply as you watch the violet flame spin around you as it transforms into this orange energy. And grounding that, rooting that into the earth as we purify all that no longer serves. Allowing the fire dragons to come to your side to work with you. And to just settle in with this frequency, we will resound together. Breathing in, exhaling, again, sound. Just do your best to vibrate the tone that matches the frequency. Focusing on the third eye. Breathing in and exhaling. Breathing in, exhaling. Breathing in and hold. Hold at the top, allowing this one last fire to cleanse you. Exhaling. Bringing your hands to your heart. And just taking a nice deep breath in. And just honoring yourself, giving thanks and gratitude to the fire dragon elementals for coming in today to assist us on this journey. Activating planetary consciousness through elemental ways of being, remembering our power and our connection to our divinity through the elements. So I hope you found this video helpful today, and I offer these quantum jumps with dragons and activations as well as readings right now. So if that's something that interests you, please check my links below, because I would love to do a session with you. And tomorrow we're going to share another elemental dragon as we go through these next few days. So stay tuned for the other elemental dragons, primordial dragons, that want to share with you their wisdom and their teachings and their energy. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe to this channel, and check me out on my other platforms as well. TikTok, lunarastarshine, and Instagram, lunarastarshine. And I'd love to just stay connected and keep sharing wisdom information with you, so we can continue to activate consciousness through planetary ways of being, through our heart, through more joy, through more love, and playfulness and imagination. So have a blessed, beautiful day. Bye.